Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to help you blow up your deadlift. I'm going to present my 15 deadlift tools or 15 deadlift philosophies that I have used to get a bigger deadlift. Before I get into that topic, if you guys have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching, click the link below. I'm with my clients every single day. Only $80 a month. We do workouts, custom programming, we talk on the phone, we do nutrition, I provide accountability. I completely tailor coaching to your goals, and you can do daily form assessments. Don't have to ask, you just send a video and I help you. All right, I got my little handy dandy cheat sheet here, and this is probably gonna be a long video, but it's probably gonna be one of my better deadlift videos that I've ever made. 15 tools or 15 philosophies that I use to blow up my deadlift. Number one, 3 sets a week, okay? That's the cornerstone of what I do. I try to do 3 hard sets a week. Is this a rule, meaning you can't do more than that, or I've never done more than that? No, but I want to go into the gym and I want to do at least 3 challenging sets a week. And I'll get into that a little bit more shortly. Number 2, 1 floor pull every other week. Is this something that a novice or a beginner has to practice? Not necessarily. But what I like to do, once you've built a little bit of a deadlift base, is floor pull only every other week. So that brings me to tool number 3, alternating between 2 variations. And this is why you end up pulling from the floor every 2 weeks. Alternate between variations. I like doing this because I feel 2 variations help with strength synergy, they work together to help build deadlift strength. And I believe a non-floor pull conventional deadlift every other week will help keep the lower back a little bit healthier and actually contribute over time to better pulling strength. So what are the 2 variations you can alternate every other week? Sumo and conventional and hex bar, conventional and 3, 5, 7-inch rack pull, whatever you want, something like that. It could even be an RDL. Could you do something like a halting deadlift or even a deficit deadlift? Yes, if the volume is right. But really what I want to do here is alternate between something that's a floor pull and something that's a little bit better on the lower back. So if you want to do a halting deadlift, or if you want to do a deficit deadlift, you're better off doing that on your floor pull days. And then on your alternating weeks, doing a hex bar, sumo, rack pull, etc. All right, number 4. Number 4 tool is my 3s protocol. And this is what I used at my strongest. And I give this to a lot of my clients. It's basically the 3 hard sets you're coming in out of the gate. The first one, you start with somewhere around 85% of your 1 rep max. This is just a starting point. And you perform it for maximum safe quality reps. Stop the set when your form starts to break down and you feel like you're going to fail on the next rep. After that, I drop weight by about 7.5%. Do the same thing for set number 2, max safe reps. And drop it again about another 7.5% and perform that for max safe reps. So 3 sets. The 7.5% drop is, I don't know, it's not a rule, right? So if your first set's 360, your second set could be 330, your third set could be, 300. So it could be about 10%-ish. Doesn't really matter, but that's what I've used at my strongest on my floor pull days. If you want to do extra work after that, or feel like you have some in the tank, you can. All right, number 5, I kill my yoke. I do a lot of shrug volume, and I do a lot of static holds, and sometimes this stuff is random. Sometimes on my second set of deadlifts, after each rep, I'll just do a static hold, or I'll do 3 to 5 shrugs, or something like that. But I'm obsessed with yoke strength. I'm obsessed with shrug volume. I'm obsessed with static holds, and I get it in hard and heavy as often as I can. All right, number 6. Quadzilla strength, quads. I'm obsessed with quad strength, not just doing my squats, and I do my squats and I've done them for 35 years. So don't lay an egg, right? But also quad strength outside of squats. I want a well-rounded approach to hit my quads from every way. When I was at my strongest, after losing 100 pounds, I would do my squats, and then I would do my leg press or hack squats. Then I would do some kind of a superset like leg extensions and box jumps, or lunges and box jumps, or 100 rep lunges. I would do a lot of quad work. This will only help you get that bar off the floor, and it's something that's rarely talked about in deadlift circles. All right, where are we? 3, 6, 7. No weakness mindset. I train everything to be strong from head to toe. The deadlift, more than the squat, is a full body exercise, right? So the deadlift demands that you get everything from head to toe as strong as humanly possible. And that has always been my philosophy, and that is why I am a good deadlifter. On the other hand, you look in the gym and you have a lot of bias training. People will perceive their weaknesses, or they'll build a program based on some dogma or limited number of exercises. They're not doing the same thing. They might not even believe in a lot of direct arm work or little value in calf work or whatever. I've always done everything and got it completely strong. All right, next. I reset after each rep, okay? What I do is after each rep, I raise my hips, pull my weight down on my heels, reset form. It only takes a split second. On this channel, if you search Chris Gethin, you can see a deadlift video, or our deadlift challenge I did with him. You can see me resetting and just doing it super quickly. It's become super efficient. What I am after by resetting after each rep is getting each rep as quality as possible, the best possible form. Everybody else in the deadlift world is doing touch and goes, or you see a deterioration in their sets because they'll put the weight down and their hips will slowly creep up and their weight's no longer on their heels and their head is forward. I like resetting after each rep because I like to get the most out of each rep, and I like to nail the form on each rep. All right, next, no max testing. No max testing. I don't test my max. I know what my strength is based on my weight and the reps I do. I can find a 1-rep max calculator online. There is no need to risk injury, okay? The rest of the world, frequent max testing. Next, I do not encourage or appreciate work above 90%. I believe there is a limited return on investment. I believe all your deadlift training should be at 89% or lower of your max. I don't believe the reward is there for training heavy. And the rest of the world, they're out there doing the frequent reps above 90%. I never train above 90%. When my deadlift was 675, about the most I would train would be 600 to 605, pulling on a given day for 3, 4, 5, 6 reps or whatever I felt like. All right, next, we got 5 left. I generally do about 25 total floor deadlift reps when I do them. Deadlift reps, okay, a week. This counts for variations as well. So on your alternating week, if you're doing sumo or rack pulls, I try to limit 25. I don't want to overwork my posterior chain. I don't want to over fatigue my lower back. I try to keep reps reasonable, but get the most out of the reps that I can by maximizing sets and by nailing my form, resetting after every rep. So other people in the industry, you know, or other lifters, they're pretty much close to this, 5x5s, 3x5s. You might have some deadlift programs that are a little bit higher in volume, but generally that's okay because the intensity is lower. All right. Another thing, another tool is I record form of every set and study. Here's the key thing. I record the form and I study the form. I watch videos from other deadlifters, other powerlifting coaches, other strength coaches, so I know what to be looking for, right? I know what I'm looking for. I've done this forever. So when I'm coaching and look at a video of you guys, your squat or deadlift, I've looked at thousands of maybe, I don't know. I hate to pull numbers out of my ass and have them wrong, but I've probably looked at 1,000 hours of deadlift footage, and it's really easy for me to spot mistakes. Now, you compare this to the average lifter. They're recording their form, but they're just looking at it like some masturbatory weird fetish. They're looking at their form, but they're not actively assessing it and trying to improve. They don't know what to improve because they're not actively searching on the internet or YouTube to try to figure out how to improve their deadlift. All right, a few things left. I wear VersaGrips to reduce slippage, okay? I wear VersaGrips, and I've always worn VersaGrips because I don't want that bar slipping when I'm doing a deadlift rep, because I don't want my back to be jacked up. I don't want my hamstrings to be jacked up. So I wear them to reduce injury likelihood and to focus on the deadlift, not my grip. I am training deadlift to get a big deadlift, not a big grip. You flip this, and you have the rest of the industry, a whole league of lifters that's afraid of wearing straps or VersaGrips because they want to build a big grip at the expense of a weak deadlift, right? You never let a minor muscle group like your grip impact your training. You let those big hitters, those big muscle groups, work. If your grip is weak, you train it after you've done your deadlifts. All right, next. I'm obsessed with training deadlifts wisely to get a big deadlift, okay? All this stuff I've put together, I'm obsessed with doing this wisely, a wise training approach. I focus on the deadlift to build the deadlift, and then I rotate in other variations that can help but provide less back strain and less back stress. Now, you have a lot of other people in this industry who are focused on trying to find a magical deadlift variation, halting deadlifts, or deficit deadlifts, or whatever, to build their deadlift. They're trying to, if I just use this magical protocol with this magical deadlift variation, it's going to help me build a bigger deadlift. I'm not downplaying those variations. You can use those. But I've always focused on the deadlift itself as the primary meat and potatoes of my deadlift program, not some perceived magical variation. Lastly, ridiculous back strength. Ridiculous. You wear straps, you wear VersaGrips, and you get your back a lot stronger than it is. I first started deadlifting around 2006, 2007, and I was dumbbell rowing about 120 by 10. And I thought that was pretty good. Now, I have videos on this channel if you want to check it out, dumbbell rowing 200s and even more for 10 to 20 reps. You are capable of moving a lot more weight in your back exercises than you're doing now, and that's something you need to understand. I see all these dumbbell rows and shrugs that look like, lifeless and no power. People are worried about generating power in a row. Like, that's cheating. That's cheating if you generate power in a row, right? That's cheating. That's cheating if you generate power in a row, right? No. You generate power to get the bar off your chest, and no one shits himself because that's what you need to do. When you're in the hole on a squat, you need to generate power or you're not getting out of the hole on a squat. When you're doing a deadlift, you need to generate power off the floor or you're not getting the bar off the floor. The same goes for your rows. You need to generate power. This isn't cheating. It's how things work. So guys, that's it. My 15 tools, my 15 philosophies to build a bigger deadlift. Is my way the only way? No. But this is my way, and I hope you can learn a few things, and I hope it helps you with your deadlift strength. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Holy shit. It's hot in here.